Bonjour à tous, c'est moi, Patsy, Unique P, et bienvenue sur ma chaîne pour une autre vidéo. For those of you who are new here, bienvenue fashionista. Here I create black fashion, lifestyle, a little bit of travel content, et je parle un peu le français. If you haven't already, give your girl a thumbs up, like, share, and bien sûr, subscribe. Today, I am not wearing anything from Miranda Aski Designs, who I am a brand ambassador for, but I am wearing this beautiful piece from Deshaun. She is another local designer in Antigua and Barbuda, and you'll see in the cutaway how beautiful it is. Also, I just got these new earrings from Koi, and yes, they're not my usual knobs or simple hoops, but I think they're absolutely unique and beautiful, just like me. I'll put the link for both pieces down in the description box. Today's video is my FYI to you on sample sales, where you can find them, when they're scheduled, and how you can get your hands on some luxury designer pieces as well as affordable pieces for far less depending on your coins. Today's video is going to be a lot of fun, so if this is something you're interested in seeing, allons-y. So again, this episode I'm going to be reading from my notes. I find it much easier than looking at my computer. And also today I am filming in my living room because the light in here is much better to film in the evenings than in the studio where I normally film from. The light there is not the greatest. So today, like I've done in the last 3 episodes, I'm gonna do a special feature. And today's special feature is on my friend Calvin Southwell, or Calvin S Designs. Now Calvin was born in Antigua in 1963 in the village of Green Bay, and after he completed his education, he did some part-time modeling, which developed his love for fashion, and he then went on to study at New York Fashion Institute and Technology. When he returned home, he opened up his first fashion house in 1989, Black and Black, which is actually where most of us in Antigua fell in love with fashion, because it was very fun, very creative. The silhouettes were great. The 1980s, the late 1980s going into 1990 was all about fashion all over the world. I remember getting up every Saturday morning to watch Style with Elsa Clinch, and my best friend used to run to the magazine store every month to buy the magazine so we can see all of the fashion and the models and everything. So this is something that I grew up knowing and had fun and still love to this day. Calvin really opened up our eyes to that whole world. He used to have these fabulous fashion shows and everybody had to be there. It was just absolutely fantastic. Calvin not only does fashion, but he's known across the world for pageantry. He is well sought after for training girls going into pageants, not only their local pageants, but Miss Universe and Miss World pageants as well. And he designed the gowns for them. So just wanted to use this opportunity to give him, his roses, and to say thank you, Calvin, for giving me that love for fashion. So as we go along, we're gonna start first with our first sample pieces, which are coming from the house of Black Borders. And Black Borders is an Atlanta-based fashion house of Marion Mayer. And you will see here this beautiful skirt. It's listed on the site as sample 7, and all of these wonderful flowy pieces. A skirt like this I will wear with a nice tee and some sneakers. If you want to dress it up depending on where you're going, I'll put a blazer over it, and I think it would be really fashion forward. Our next piece from Black Borders is sample blue, and this is a nice sweatshirt that is a quilted sweatshirt, and again, all depends on how you want to dress this up. You can wear it with some shorts, or you could wear it with a nice pair of jeans, or even a skirt. A really nice, slim, silky skirt, which are very popular now. I'm going to put one here in the cutaway so you can see what I'm speaking about, with some sneakers or a nice pair of loafers would be really cute with this. Next up is the fashion house of Dianu, and this is owned by a couple, designer Ajayi and her husband. They're based in Philadelphia, and you'll see here these pieces, starting with this men's shirt, which I love buying clothes in the men's department because you can really buy a smaller size and it fits you perfectly with a pair of jeans, pair of shorts, which are my favorite, or all depends on how you want to rock it. But always look for pieces in the men's department. It will make your outfit just that much more beautiful and fashion forward. Our next piece from Dianu is this beautiful peplum skirt, and it's a nice short mini skirt, and you can wear that shirt that is from the men's department with it, with a nice pair of sneakers or some nice heels. I like to buy pieces that are very flexible, that the silhouette can be something that is good for the evening as well as good for the day, depending on what event you're going to. Our next design house is LEMLEM, and she had a few fashion pieces on sample sale, but now I only see that this trousers here is the only thing that's available, and she only has a few more pieces left. So if this is something you're interested in, I would say go get it, girl. Get it now. I featured her in the New York Fashion Week. She had a presentation for the Fall Winter 24 collection, and at the end of the month, when I'm doing my Fashion Month roundup, I will show the pieces that she showcased in that fashion show. Next we have OMOL, and she does not say sample sale, she says archive sale, but it's just the same, and you will see these pieces here from her that she has available at this moment for sale. Next we go to the fashion house Undra Celestany, and Undra Celestany is a New York based fashion house, and here you will see these few pieces that she has, which is this wonderful dress called Sharon half dynamic dress, as well as this nice blouse called billow sleeve blouse, and two really classy pieces that you can wear to dinner, you can wear to a brunch. All depends on where you're going and how you feel like putting it together. Next, we go to the fashion house of LEMLEM. LEMLEM is the fashion house of LeighNY. She's an Ethiopian and she has quite a few pieces on sale, but the two that really interested me were these two pieces, which is a nice gym set, very affordable, and she is considered one of the luxury designers in the United States. So depending on where you are in the world, and you want something nice to exercise in when you go to the gym, and that is of good quality and considered to be high fashion, this is something that you could consider getting. Next, we go to the fashion house of CONFETTI, which is owned by the designer, Mr. Ducky Confetti, and he normally has a lot of things on sample sale, but here at this moment he doesn't have anything, but he had these beautiful mesh bodysuits which are quite affordable, and he too is considered one of the luxury designers. And I'll show the different mesh tops that he has. The last one, which is called the woodland mesh bodysuit, I've seen that one quite a bit on a lot of the influencers. It is considered to be one of the more sought after pieces, and he has this for $55. I think that is a very, very good price for a luxury piece. Then we are going to look now at our only designer that has our software, our underwears. This is called Nubian Skin, and I found her sale on one of the sample sale sites called Chic Me, and the pieces here are really, really affordable, and the quality is really top-notch. And you'll see different pieces that I have presented here, but if you go on the Chic Me site, you'll see all of the different pieces, from bras, panties, briefs for men, stockings, tights, all different things that they have on sale. And I am not sure when the sale is going to end, but it is a scheduled sale. We go now to the house of ZOUXOU, and I featured them in my video must-have shoes for 2024, and they have a couple pieces on sample sale. Now, this designer is Kathleen Theobald. She is from Spain, and her pieces are not cheap, I tell you. Even the sample sales, they are quite a bit expensive. The cheapest that I've seen is $120. And this piece in particular is my favorite of all the pieces that she has on sale. And this one is called the Katia Slingback Flats, and they are really, you know, something about them just makes me feel very chic, very fashion forward, very Miss I am here, please direct me to where I need to sit. It's just really just absolutely fantastic, and it's something that I'm considering. Not sure if I will dip into that as yet, but I am considering getting those flats from ZOUXOU. Next, these are the sites where you can find out when sample sales are happening. It's 260 sample sales as well as Chic Me. Now what these sites do is you go and you register with them, and they will send you emails on when sample sales are being scheduled, and you can follow them and see if the designer that you're interested in purchasing something from has anything available at that time. So the sales there are very, very lucrative, sometimes 70%, 90%, all depends on what they have available at that time. Some are walk-in store, or a lot of them are based online, so you don't have to be in the exact location. You can go make your purchases, have them shipped to you, which is common in today's world. Lastly, I want to speak about the REALREAL. Now, the REALREAL is not a sample sale house, but it is like a high-end thrift store. It is only selling pre-loved pieces. If you want to get something that is pre-loved from one of the designers that you really like, I would propose that you go and see what they have available that you can buy from them. Here I am featuring 2 pairs of shoes from Amina Abdul Jili, and I am going to show you the comparison in the prices from her website as far as getting one pre-loved from the REALREAL. So first pair of shoes is the Crystal Flip-Flop sandals, and these on her site are $395, and you can get them at the REALREAL for $122. So you see there's a big price difference in what you buy directly from the designer, brand new, as opposed to getting something a little used from the REALREAL website. These have all been checked by the owners of the REALREAL, so they make sure that they are not a knockoff piece. That's one of the reasons why it's better to shop at the REALREAL for pre-loved pieces, because they are pre-checked by the owners. The next pair of shoes are the Azaria sandals, and these at the main site are $513, and you can get them on the REALREAL for $62. So you see the big difference. This is a really, really big sale, and the item is, as you can see here, not really used that much. So that's it, guys. Thank you again for spending a bit of your Sunday with me. I really appreciate it. Please remember to leave a comment, give your girl a thumbs up, and share it with all of your friends so we can continue to grow our community and spread the word of supporting us. So until next time, have a wonderful week, everybody. A bientôt. Au revoir.